Yeah. Tapping in. Tapping out. MOBFI. We don't play solo. We raid. We build. We flip the game. Tapping MOBFI, whole squad lit. We pose, we boost, we run that script. Power stacking, respect paid in full. I don't chase likes, I'm in my pool. Tap to earn, every tweak outweigh. MOBFI rules, create your fate. Tap in, level up, let's raid. MOBFI fam, we never fade. Addictions in the trenches, running ops all night. Power on the board, I don't need no hype. Jobs got rewards, I complete that list. One quote tweet, I could move that tick. No fluff, I ain't bout by clicks, I want bolts in the vault. Stakes that stick, pay respect. MOBFI got my back, now I'm high tier. Never looking back in the trenches, but don't call it a phase. We the storm that makes waves. Every tap a ripple of change. MOBFI's name in the hall of gains. Tap economy, this that new wave. We meme kings, no need to change. I don't need a wallet, I'm already in. This game paying out like a market win. Leaderboard climbing, I see my name. Power battles, welcome to the chain. From silence to signal, I make the call. MOBFI rise, we take it all. Tap in MOBFI, build that storm. We flip the script, break the norm. MOBFI, where degens transform. Run the system, we the...
Happy Thursday!
Ho, ho, ho!
See, I did not wear red, but thank you. Yes. How's it going, man? Let me jump to the map. Happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody. And we are checking in. Look at that. Generals all over the United States. Let me check in. If you don't have
myself.
Huh?
8 p.m. Gotta check in like clockwork.
That's right. If you don't have the you need to get it because you got to get your GMs, everybody.
Want to get it, gotta get it.
GMs are like energy. Oh, and there's connectricity. There it is. Got to get both. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's the QR code. How you want me to show you the QR code and then you show it to me?
You got to use the QR. Okay.
Well, it is. I'll show you. Like everybody, can you get it?
Here, hold on. Let me blow you up. Blow you up. There you go.
Oh, does that work?
You got to hold stiller. It's stiller. Hold more still.
It's hard when you put me on the spot.
I get the 1080p going. I think
1080p.
I don't know if that's scanning for me. That's not working for me.
Huh? Oh, try this now, Tim.
Well, you're still up there, so we'll see. Let me.
No, huh?
No, it's too fuzzy. Oh, wait, that looks a little better. Looks better, but it's not scanning.
It's not scanning. It's messed up.
Not through the high end.
Oh, never mind. Sniper still put the link. I'm over here. Let me just click the link there.
There you go.
Thank you, Sniper. Thank you.
You were bringing back to the old scanning video days.
I was. That is back in the day.
You went straight back.
That's how it goes, man. Everybody, welcome to Thirsty Thursday. Now I got to get in, check into the show, everybody. That's what's here. We don't have to have this up continued there, Tim. You keep me. Let's not have that big face up there. Let me bring that back down and now checking into the show. Yes.
There you go. And of course, we have plenty of other people checking in also. Lulu. Build, operate, and transfer. SSE, self-sustainable community.
There you go.
I like that.
And we're going to get into that, Lou. I mean, like I said, I found a really good write-up. I added to it, but very good stuff about that. Yeah.
Thirsty Thursday with the wise guys. We are thirsty for your information you're bringing. Nice.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yes. Oh, and Ray, I'm gonna interrupt and hijack the show because I did offer a bounty in the How channel that I you guys were flaunting your big bags that you guys got going last night. The How channel just passed 20 million.
Oh,
So I said I was gonna double whatever's over 20 million in the How channel tonight by the end of the show. So I think we're up to 21. It's probably 22 million. So I'll be doing a $4 million job at least.
That's great.
But if
that's it. Congratulations. 20 million is nothing to sneeze at, brother. Great job.
You got to start somewhere. Don't be afraid, everybody. Whatever's going on, you gotta get after it. You gotta be active. You gotta do all that stuff. So I gotta get back to the battle. The battle buddies are doing a great job helping me build that up. So I was like, hey, battle buddies got to get paid.
Right.
Might as well put a little bounty on it.
You're going to see a premium on bosses there, Tim. Bosses, you're going to want them in your channels. Yeah. And they get it all tapping. They get it going. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty cool when everybody sees how, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of, stuff, how you can, play this. But cool stuff, man. Congrats. Happy Thursday, Jason. Good to see you, bro.
Jim says, gentlemen, it's Thirsty Thursday. Happy Thirsty Thursday. There you go.
Good to see you, Jim. Thanks for joining us.
And there it is, the quote of the night.
There he is. Yo. What up, Apex? Good to see you, man.
Woot woot. It's Thirsty Thursday. Let's spark it up. Night Owl in the house.
100%.
Woohoo.
Oh, he's got the exclamations, Jim. He's yo. He's
yo. That's what it was.
Good to see you. Yo.
My Crypto Adventures. Happy Sparkin' Mobtastic Thursday. Web3 Wise Guys and bam.
Beautiful, My Crypto Adventures. Yes, thank you.
Yes, the link is there. Yes.
There you go. See? So Night Out. Night Out. Is that what she's talking about?
RTS. Read the screen, Ray. You saw the code, right? You just did the link was coming up after.
I didn't get it now. My bad.
Thank you. You got all excited.
I was trying to help.
By the way, you really got to scan the show code because that one only lasts an hour.
Well, it is an hour. That's correct.
But the connectivity, they give you 12 hours.
12 hours.
Get that job done.
It's a 10-pointer. I think it's a 10-point buck.
Big. Comfy. What's up, boys? Happy Thursday. It's I got a text. I got a text that I couldn't run a big job in the morning because somebody doesn't get out of bed.
You got to wait for Scott. Is that what he's saying?
You better not run that big job in the morning because people.
Well, he helped build it up. I'm sure. He has.
So that's how he knew because they said in the channel. I said, "Well, we hit 20 million, so it's going to be a big job." And he said, "You better not do it in the morning."
Get him up. That's right.
Yeah, sure, absolutely, because everything you build up is going to get thrown right back at you.
Right on.
Might as well. Good to see Tim and Ray. Steve in the house.
Thank you for joining us. Yes.
There you go.
Right on, man. I don't know if you got anything.
Early risers.
You could run it. If not, I'm gonna jump right into it. Yeah.
Well, I just have
that's fun.
And the map and my version of it. But let me pull this one down and that one up.
Right on.
There's the map. Now I'll go over to. It doesn't look as good today, but hey,
no,
that's what happens.
That's Bitcoin what the bubble, they need to fix that. I know it's the size of Bitcoin, but it makes it look like 1.7, like it's a big, down day. But anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, 1.7's, it's not earth shattering, but
it's not
if we were on a real news channel, to be like, look out, people, it's about to crash.
That's right.
It's a spectacular loss of 1.6%.
It's a horrendous day out there, everyone.
Yeah, way off its highs.
That's
no. Yeah, but
crazy.
Knowing what we know, this is just Thursday.
Thank you, Thursday.
Yes. So that leaves us with Fear and Greed. I did not see the reset at 8 p.m. What do you think?
Oh, I think we're in the low 80s. I think we're 81. I'm gonna say 81.
You're gonna say 81. Of course. Wait. Oh, I have the different Fear and Greed index. So mine's a little different. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you give a second guess.
Okay. Oh,
which would be
we'll do a 71.
71? Better. Yes. 65.
Oh, yes. Wow.
I'm ready to go. But let me just hit the refresh on that just in case.
I'm not going to pull mine up, but I want to look too. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, 65 on my version.
Wow.
Of the one I look at. I where do you get yours again?
It is called alternative.me.
Alternative, right? This one is Coin Glass. I don't know why I did it because it had
and you know what? Mine's lower.
stuff down at the bottom.
I'm lower. I'm at 60.
Oh, really?
Yes, we're at 60 over here.
Wow.
Yes.
So it is. It's crashing. Everything's crashing. Oh no.
It's all down. That's right. That's what I'm saying, man. That's I don't even get. But I guess
now I'm going to show you my Steady Eddie one here. This one, the confidence. We're at 79.
See, I was all the way off a point.
Right. So you have to pick your index and then till you find when you're right.
That's right.
One. But this one is, it's more stable. It's a little more stable. And that's because it uses all these crazy mathematician type formulas to find this out. And it still looks like it's on the rise. We were talking about this last week. And it's funny because I like coming on once a week because I really see the difference in what we're showing off. And I'm like, I remember saying down here, I'm like, this looks like it's going to turn around and all the news is coming out that, things are happening and whatever. And there it goes. It's going to start to travel. But it doesn't swing back and forth like those other indexes. They're not indexes. They're just barometers or whatever they are. But this one I like to watch because, we're headed back up into a strong bullish market, even though the bubbles say we turn around for the day. But, that happens.
Yes,
that's all the fun stuff I like to look at. So if you want to get into the meat and potatoes,
right on.
It's all yours.
Happy Thursday, Floor. Thank you for joining us. Yep. No, that's good, man. And like I said, I'll keep it up just so you can see. I wasn't fibbing. Yes, we were lower. Look at that. That's the 60. So yeah.
There was so much red in those bubbles. It freaking people out.
It doesn't make sense, man. Yesterday was 74. Look at down 14 points, man. From a 1% down tick from Bitcoin. They even had the Bitcoin conference, right? It's in Vegas. It's going on, and it goes down like this. Crazy. Robin, thank you for the emoji, Robin. Good to see you. But yeah, let me jump into it. And it goes along with everything that we're doing. That's why I want to do this. Is a good little write up here with Nathan Worsley. And I'm going to go through some because it's very interesting, but it is long. But it is right on the money, right? The attention wars have begun. And, I think any of us know here. What do we say? Attention. Attention is your currency. Yeah.
That's right.
And it will be. And this is now, the cool thing is it goes into the dystopian view, right? The not good view, the horrible, how we're going to imprison everyone view. And then there's the utopian view. Yeah. I'm hoping just somewhere in between is fine. Yeah. But it is all up to us to keep that path. I mean, if we're over here building this kind of stuff and you're kind of trying to do this stuff, that's why we should always kind of keep to a decentralized, kind of way and all of this stuff that we talk about to keep the freedom because we want freedom, right?
Yeah.
But it's about mind share too, and we're going to get into it. There's a company called Cato that measures that, and it's expensive, but it's right on, man. Because you can make pretty good trading calls with that kind of stuff, yeah. But right here, and I'm just going to read some of it because it's important. Attention has always been a commodity. Long before we had concepts like clicks and impressions, companies understood the need to build a brand, and you know that as well, Tim. You are a marketing guy. You do real estate. Yeah, you have to build a brand, have to build trust, and people maybe start listening to you. Yeah. Fighting over public mind share with billboards, logos, and TV jingles. Yeah, that is why companies pay tens of millions of dollars during the Super Bowl, right? There are a lot of people watching, and you get that up. You know what I remember is what was that? What was that? She was a race car, Danica Patrick. Yeah?
Danica Patrick.
And that was the first time of seeing GoDaddy, right? No one even knew what GoDaddy was. I'm remembering back to a Super Bowl. Right, where I was like, well, GoDaddy, what is that? And then you got the lady race car, she's awesome, great racer. And it's about websites, right? Buying websites. Crazy.
Yep.
But it blew up from there. You know what I mean?
Well, what was it Coinbase that did the first ad for crypto? It could have been.
Yep.
I don't
It
know.
wasn't Coinbase. It was that one, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it wasn't it the QR code that just did Pong?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that was like the first real
Yep.
crypto ad in for the Super Bowl.
Right.
And it was great. And of course, it crashed the servers because people were scanning that code and whatever. But yeah, nobody. That's the funny thing is that nobody knew what the QR code went to.
Yeah.
It's like 101 scanning things to your phone that you don't know. It's really
do
not a
that.
good idea. But
Don't do
here
that.
it is on the Super Bowl. Here it is on the Super Bowl, and they're like, everybody's like, yeah, let's download whatever this is. And
Yep.
it was a cryptocurrency trading site.
Yeah.
Yeah, craziness.
It is crazy. Let me put on some background music again here. There we go. Anyway. So then in the last few decades, the penny dropped for online tech companies. Value flows downward from attention, capture it, and everything else follows. It really is. That's why you see huge, there it is right there. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. These things are huge companies because of you and lots of you. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what makes all of these value. And I know we're preaching to the choir. There might be some new viewers, so thank you. And if you are, smash the like button. Everybody, it would help. It helps the channel, helps us, help you, help us. That's what the foremost great saying said. So there you go. But under the hood, they're all fighting for the same war, collecting data, to optimize the algorithm and competing with each other for your attention. And that's every one of them. That's why you'll see, and I know Apex out there trying to, he's learning how the algorithm works with X, and it changes all the time, does all this kind of stuff, but it's huge. They want to keep you on that platform, right? So there's things like you wouldn't put a link to YouTube, even though we do, right? That's what I do with this show, because you're leaving that platform. So again, you're just learning. This is the idea, yeah. But there's a famous adage that says, if you don't know what the product is, you are the product. And as the algorithms improved, they start shaping our life, and they are. Especially, you can see now, the younger generation, right? It's hard for them to lift up their heads now, to get off the screen, yeah. And that's also an issue, yeah. The old days, you often directed your attention to some degree, curating your own information diet. You might browse a newspaper in the morning, stay abreast of current affairs, watch TV programs. You had a big swath of different information that you're looking for now, right? Well then, but now you are locked in, right? If you're a Facebook person, if you're an X person, if you're a TikTok person, those algorithms, they know you, and it's getting a little weird out there, yeah. So those algorithms are extremely effective, right? That is, and they put a lot of money into knowing how to do that. The average person spends more than, and that's crazy. That's wild. But I have to even say I'm obviously in that category. I'm on here working on the computer, right?
Right.
It's crazy. The more average time we spend than sleeping, yeah. The platforms don't care about making you informed, fulfilled, or even happy. They want you emotionally engaged, scrolling, and addicted. That is what they're looking for. That's why even what is that? Apple, they didn't even want their kids using it, right? It's kind of crazy, but they did. But the new class system is attention, yeah? As algorithms gain control over society and our attention, they acquired unprecedented power to shape political opinions, influence elections, determine which companies succeed or fail. And yes, they have. That was a big thing. You saw what they were doing with good old X. X was not working properly, and there were people who are working for the government. And I bet you it's still going on. I don't care what they say, right? They are. It doesn't matter. It's the new Pravda, everyone. It's the new Pravda. Welcome. Yeah. But these individuals spend countless hours on social media and their phones daily, totally unaware that most of their opinions and interests are now shaped by algorithms, and they feed you that, right? It's hard to pop outside your bubble. I would suggest that you should try and force that stuff too, right? Explore, like on X. Let me see where it is. I'm gonna just jump ahead. But and it's like this little thing here. Explore, and explore something that you don't normally look at, right? Mm-hmm. Just hit it and put in something opposite. right? Try to pop out of the bubble a little bit. Yeah. You see these attention captured people everywhere, on any train or in a public major city, mindlessly swiping their phones with repetitive gestures, eyes glazed over, and there they are. It's a shame. It's a shame. That's what it's looking like. But it leads to anxiety, all kinds of type of internet addictions, all kinds of stuff, right? But again, that's, you know, I know I'm painting a bleak picture, but there's also good things that that can happen, is what I'm saying. I know, like I said, I know that. But these are like three types of people that are, I guess you could say, in the world. The escaper. These are people who are just completely off. They're off grid. Tim, you ever meet them? You ever have some British? That's right. It is. So just what, I'm not going to read it all, but that is what they're kind of talking about. They will not mess with it at all. They're completely free, and there you go. And there's nothing wrong with that. Good for them. So some people have joined the attention elite simply by opting. They were just opting out. Yeah. And then you got the KOLs, right? And that's what you would say, I guess, any of us that do content creation. Obviously, there's some that are much higher level. A Joe Rogan type, KOL, very, very influential. And even too, I'm jumping ahead, but this is why I brought up the story, right? He is a very, very important KOL, and I'm gonna kind of talk about it, because that's what this story is about. It's not about whatever is going on with him and Apple. It's just that it goes along everything that we're talking about here, right? That's the cool thing, right? Because you can bypass the media now, right? Right. If you're an important influencer like Joe Rogan, right? He's talking directly to his community, yeah. And like I said, as we start getting more into this Web3 space where you do own that platform and all that stuff, that's hugely powerful and valuable. So, this is why I was getting down, this lane, right? Like I said, I know the beginning was a little rough, but then you got these other ones warping our sense of identity. And I have to read some of this because, another societal downside is how identity has become inextricably tied to attention. The self is gamified and everyone is participating in the market. Life has become less about living and more about performing. You're seeing a lot of people, they do things, look, even bad publicity is good publicity, and they're doing ridiculous things. Yeah. Sometimes I have to ask Apex. I'm like, dude, is this a real thing? Are they just trying to get marketing stuff? Yeah. Because kind of crazy, right? But then Crypto X AI unlocks tokenized attention. And this is a new frontier. Is what we're talking about. Yeah. In any market with whatever, I'm going to skip that one, where elites are making a bunch of money, entrepreneurs look for ways to level the playing field, right? And, you are selling your attention for cheap dopamine fixes to people who are selling it for cash. It is what you're doing with some of these social media things. That's why it's important to do and be a part of stuff who are building things, right? And that's, I'm telling you, I'm getting down the road because I love what MOBFI is doing. I love, that game, how they're able to literally teach people who have no idea about how to invest on how to invest. And they're doing it with attention, right? It's not people putting money, it's you providing attention. And when you're providing attention, you are literally learning how to invest. You're learning about crypto. You're learning about how to act on X. You're learning, right? The people in companies buying attention are not getting the best bang for their bucks. They're not. They rely on rent-seeking intermediaries to create a market for them. Google Ads alone makes over $134 billion a year, right? To extract, it's the middleman attention economy. Yeah. So that's how they make most of their money. This is, like I said, it's funny. This article, it's really promoting this company here. That's what it is. When you want to know about when these people are writing this stuff, it's promoting that. And it is. I got nothing wrong. Cato is it's a good thing. And it does, like I said, the mind share stuff. You can really get some good information there. Here it is, right? You can find good trends, mind share, things that are happening in the space with it, right? But let me get down here. The other one, is this basic attention token. We talked about this before. And this is another one that introduced the idea of being paid directly for viewing ads, right? So it's getting more into that, ecosystem of, wow, okay, my attention does matter, right? Okay, you should be getting paid for doing this kind of stuff. So, and that's kind of what you're seeing, with this stuff. Individual consumer-facing products, there will be more ways for users to directly monetize their attention, getting paid whenever they give attention to content or ads. That's pretty smart. Influencer markets, there will be more effective ways to allow you to sell the attention of the audience you already have to companies at scale. Yeah. Imagine being able to literally show them on-chain things, right? Not just, oh, look at my Telegram channel. You're able to show them this is it, right? Attention infrastructure. Platforms and AI-driven data products will build more efficient rails and market structures that are directly tied to attention, right? This whole thing is about something that you all you're right up in the middle of, right? And I instead of going through all this dystopian stuff, I just made a quick little, I guess you couldn't say it's quick, but it's just showing you, the utopian and the dystopian models, right? Users own and control their attention, engaging in voluntary and opt-in monetization strategies that empower them. You control it, and you do in the model, right? It's up to you if you want to go do the job. It's up to you if you want to tap. You control the attention that you're bringing. And what does it do? It gives you mob cash, and mob cash gets you bolts, and bolts allows you to go buy cryptocurrencies, right? And then, the dystopian one, not so good. Attention data is owned by the platforms or third parties, leading to coercive and pervasive monetization practices that strip users of control. You don't see that, right? That's why, like I said, I love what MOBFI and what it's doing. Another thing, the role of AI. AI acts as a user-aligned agent that enhances privacy, filters content, and rewards quality engagement. What do you hear Apex talk about all the time? Quality engagement. Don't say, hey, great, right? Quality engagement, serving as guardians of users' interests, right? Participate and learn. That's, like I said, what he's been trying to show you. In dystopian, AI is manipulated by corporate or state agendas to control behavior, maximize addiction, and facilitate constant monitoring, acting as a manipulator rather than a protector, right? And you can see, that's what I'm telling you, you can plainly see the different models. And you can plainly see, that's why I love, like I said, MOBFI. Utopian and an equitable distribution of value is achieved through micropayments, empowering a diverse middle class of creators and users within the attention economy. Look, anyone can download that app and get to tapping and get up to boss. And now you have a nice bag of bolts. And then you can go find yourself a winner and find, a meme coin that's going to run up to maybe $10, $15, $20,000. And you just did that with your attention. And that's a beautiful thing. That opens it up to the entire world. And that's awesome. Yeah. A dystopian, a winner takes all model emerges, where a few attention oligarchs and platforms capture the majority of value, leaving the rest to compete for the scraps. Yes, you will see that version as well somewhere. We don't know. Content and media, higher quality content is rewarded, and AI curating for insight and authenticity, allowing diverse communities to flourish. That's utopian. And then lowest common denominator content prevails, characterized by shock and sensationalism. Fake news. That's what he's saying. Fake news. Yeah. Dystopian. Propaganda, everyone. They're just going to throw out all the red meat in front of your face, try to fear you to death. Yeah. So there you go. That's that one. And then social dynamics. A more democratic landscape emerges, where social capital is decentralized. Communities self-govern through tokens, and central authority is reduced. The dystopian, authoritarian, it is dominant. Yes. You go ahead.
Respect my authority.
That's right. South Park. That's it. And you will see that. That's what I'm telling you. It is very important we're doing here, everybody. That's why, like I said, this is what drew me in, and we are now at 5 years. Right? This is like a little over 5 years now for me, especially around in this area. This is what I wanted to do because this is going. We all know the world's about to change, everybody, And you're either going to get that I'm in a prison kind of sense, or you're going to get, hey, this is really going to open it up. And again, I'm an optimistic type of person. I'm going to always fight and go towards that route. And however it goes, right? I'm going to at least give it my best effort. Yeah. And then privacy, strong privacy technologies such as zero knowledge proofs and local AI, protected personal data, allowing users to trade attention on their own terms. Now, listen, when you downloaded, when you got into Mob, did you put in your name? Did you have to put in an address? Did you connect your checking account? No, you did not. You did not.
Right.
It is fully, like I said, where you can own and be a part of and investing and all that stuff. And look, however you go from whatever the Time wallet or whatever wallet you use with Time from Mob, it's on you, right? That's your choice. But to play this game, be a part, and do this kind of stuff, it's wide open, man. Anybody can do it. And then this privacy is virtually non-existent in a dystopia world with ubiquitous surveillance of attention and data used without genuine consent for profit and control. And that's what I'm saying. Some of this stuff, it does track, right? But it doesn't know you, right? You are an address, right? You are a key or something. And then here you go, the user well-being. Attention is viewed as a finite human asset with tools designed to help manage it, potentially leading to reduced screen time and more rewarding engagement. Who knows? I don't know. And then, yes, this is going to be explored. Again, you get all the bad stuff, right? And then regulatory stance, who knows, right? Let's just kind of wrap it up with this. But I thought this was a pretty cool article. I mean, there is so much here. If you want to read the whole thing, I can share it in the comments. If I get people commenting in the comments, I'll share it. Like I said, or you can just go there and read it. But it's a pretty good one. Nathan Worsley, and like I said, after I read this, I kind of copied it, went through, went a deep research with AI, and it's coming out with some pretty cool stuff. So again, just thought it was very cool. And I did bring this up because, like I said, there are things happening. It seems, I don't know if Apple is really going to have to build here in the United States, but he's putting a lot of pressure on them to do that, right? Apple, and I'm just giving you the summary. Apple wants to just move from China to India to keep low costs, and everybody, I understand that. I mean, as a company, you would want to do that, of course. But now he's saying, no, you need to build here in the United States, or you're going to be a 25% tariff, right? Even to American companies. But my point is he's using that influence, right? That bully pulpit of being able to talk directly to the people now. Because again, you can start seeing however you believe anything is going on, but the legacy media is dying, and no one is paying attention to them no more. We were talking about newspapers. Nobody's reading newspapers anymore, right? You can go directly to Joe Rogan. You can go directly to X. You can go directly wherever you like. You get your information, and all I'm saying is that's what's making him pretty successful right now. Where there's some big changes happening, whether you like it or not. Those things are happening. And that is kind of why I brought that up, because it's weird, right? This is what he's talking about. Trump's personal platform cuts through all gatekeepers, giving him unfiltered access to his audience. Yeah.
The thing I want to say about that is that he does a lot of things through there and sparks a lot of conversations up, and they the other side started to question if that was a good idea and his mental capacity, or if he was fit to blurt out and say all these things. And the other side, I forget which show it was on, but they showed it. But they were like, wait a minute, we couldn't talk about cognitive abilities for the last 6 months, and now, and now you want to talk about Trump and this and as we know, and God bless him, whatever, Joe's not doing well at all. But we couldn't talk about it for the last year of his reign, and now that Trump's in there, they want to bring it back up. Like, well, is he cognitively impaired? And it was like, whoa, it's too soon to bring that one up.
Right, I know,
it's ridiculous.
But that's how ridiculous they are. I mean, This is why they're dying, because it's plain to see. It's plain to see in front of everybody's face, right?
Right. I'm not debating that we shouldn't keep our eye on the president.
100%.
But it's the way the media handles the fact that 6 months ago the media did not want to talk about it, and now they want to talk about it. So that's just not fair. It's just silly. So that's the issue. What you believe about who tweets what is your own belief, but the way the media handles that is crazy.
Yeah, but even this, I mean, you can see when he says things, it does shift markets, man. I mean, look, I didn't know anything about tariffs before he's talking about that stuff, right? I'm being honest. I mean, I knew what they are. I mean, things like that, but I didn't know how unbalanced it was, right? But even that, I mean, that's just because he brings it up, and now, that's all everybody talks about. So yes, him raising them, lowering them, putting them on Europe, taking them off China, doing all this kind of stuff. Look, he is directly shifting things just because he has the bully pulpit. And I'm not saying any of us are Trump, but that's the cool thing about this ownership economy that's coming, right? That's why it's going to be important to have and be at least having your own platforms and doing these things and building these type of communities, is they'll always be yours, and you can go direct to your people, right? That's all I'm saying. Just thought it was a very cool story. Yeah, let's see.
Absolutely.
Pre-Friday. It is pre-Friday, DK. Thank you. It is. Looking forward to it. Yep. It'll be a great weekend. MOBFI equals JobFi. Your activity is your current. That is what I'm talking about, my crypto adventures. That is absolutely right. And that's why I said it's just it's awesome that you're seeing these people. I mean, these are articles that are just coming up. Okay. No, but we have platforms that are building what they're just starting to talk about. Because you could say this to somebody else, they don't even know what you're looking like. You're crazy, man. You're some guy from George Jetson time, but you're in something that has already been built up now, right? And that's what I'm telling you. Right. Very cool. Job equals JobFi, or MOBFI equals JobFi. From couch to pouch. Oh, that's good, my crypto adventures. I love it. Keep them coming. That's it. Might as well use idle moments spent in the couch to something worthwhile, an income generating couch to pouch. It is. If you're sitting there, you might as well do something earning and learning. That's what I'm talking about, my crypto adventures. Up another million, and how Cash knocking it out of the park.
Oh, boy.
They're keeping track of it there.
Of course they are.
Jim's on it. There you go, Jim. That's what I'm talking about. Keep them honest, Jim. Keep them honest. That's right. But good stuff. And then here, this is some things here. Telegram plans to issue $1.5 billion in 5-year bonds at 9% interest to repay 2021 debt. Investors include BlackRock and some newcomers, Citadel. I didn't want to whatever. Bonds can convert to equity at a discount if Telegram goes public.
Oh, right? Yeah.
I'm giving you some hints, everybody. They're dropping some nuggets. Yeah. So hey, take it for what it is. It's a good place to be in. Good place that we picked Telegram. Nice. Yeah. And we're over there battling, doing all kinds of things. Great place. Great place. And then here's another one. This is new. Over 150,000 Ethereum validators signal support to raise block gas limit from 36 million to 60 million, boosting L1 transaction capacity without a hard fork. Yeah. So everybody's starting to get on the Ethereum chain. Yeah. Helping with the revenue. Again, what is lagging with some of this stuff. And hey, I'm all here for it. You're going to see, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Let me put that up to you. Hold up.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. There it is. But Ethereum's going to do some things, everybody. It does rotate. I know Bitcoin, and Bitcoin obviously still going to run, right? I'm all for Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. I got Bitcoin. But yeah, I believe Ethereum is gonna it's gonna get its legs under it. Yeah, and it's gonna do some running. And Mike, just in general, I was looking it through when we were on on Mob and in Telegram. People have asked about this, and I think it's just the terminology, where people think that this is something special, right? And I'm just saying, spot trading, and you know what spot trading is, right, Tim? right?
Yeah.
Just look, everybody. If you're in here, you've already done spot trading. Okay, just so you know, when you're on Coinbase or whatever centralized exchange, where you bought your first Ethereum, you bought your first Bitcoin, you bought your first Dogecoin, whatever you bought, you did spot trading. So all it means is you're buying the token at the spot price. Okay, and it is the way you make gains is you buy it low and you sell it high. That is spot trading. It is the most, and I'm saying just kind of it's the most common trading
that's successful spot trading. Plenty of people do it unsuccessfully.
That's right. That is true. That is successful spot trading. Some but buy low and or buy high and sell low. Yes. But
I'm not going to say FOMO's name.
FOMO, yeah. Well, that's just NFTs. It's all good. But and I'm just going to read it to you, right? Spot trading in crypto. Spot trading in the realm of cryptocurrency is the act of buying and selling digital assets at their current market prices. Yeah. This method is often favored by new traders due to its simplicity and the fact that it allows them to own digital assets they require. And they aim spot trading to acquire digital currencies at their prevailing market price and then sell at a higher price. Yeah. Just like in anything, like if you bought Bitcoin back in 2015 and you held it to now, you are a successful spot trader, right? If that's all you did. If you were on, and I don't think Coinbase was around, but if you did it, you are a successful spot trader. That's it, right? So, but like I said, that's what we do every day, whether you're doing it on MetaMask, you're doing it on Coinbase. When you're buying it at the price, that is spot trading. I wanted to touch on that because there were some questions in the Telegram. And I forgot last week. I apologize. Yeah. And now XRP lands its first 10 million corporate acquisition. So yeah, they've been looking for all, like I said, their ETFs, all this stuff is happening. XRP announced by Hyperscale Data, right? And they bought 10 million data center operator Hyperscale Data has announced plans to purchase up to 10 million worth of XRP in preparation for the launch of its new blockchain-based lending platform. Yeah. Again, I think people are hearing rumors and things happening. Yeah.
Now they're doing this. Is this like a sailor type strategy that they're holding this in?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be across the. You're going to see Doge people. You're going to see Doge, right? People are doing that. Yeah. Happy Thursday, fam. You as well, KP Queen. Thank you for joining us. Yep. But yes, it is. You're going to see that across the board, right? As a lot of these ETFs and just other things, people are going to do this. This is big for us. I hope we're going to get some good rewards for how many NFTs we bought on OpenSea, right?
Yeah.
But OpenSea relaunches trading platform with rewards ahead of the C token debut. Yeah. And NFT marketplace OpenSea has fully launched OS2 with fungible token trading and user rewards ahead of the expected C token launch, because this is we still don't know when this is. Yeah.
Right.
But OpenSea, and I'm going to jump over there, man. They got a cool little video. Let me bring the music down.
They said fungible.
He said fungible. They did. Let me bring this up, and we're going to watch because I'm going to mute myself. That's the Bored Ape Yacht Club. They're big. They're big.
I remember them.
They're still around. They're making it. Well, that's crazy. I clicked on this earlier, and it was different. It went to a video. That is ridiculous, man. They changed it. But look, you're in OpenSea now. I'm just saying that is crazy to me, everybody. I was somebody just changed that link, and now I did it earlier. It went to a video. I don't even want to mess with them now. They're messing with me. But anyways, OpenSea has ended the beta phase of its re-engineered marketplace dubbed OS2. And yeah, look at that. How crazy is that? This is supposed to be OpenSea, and it went to the Bored Ape Yacht Club, Tim.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying here, right? Yeah, that's great. I'm getting into clip links, everybody. It's kind of crazy. But bringing full token trading across 19 blockchains, a new chain reward systems called Voyages, and structural changes that hint at its upcoming token launch. Yeah?
That's not what I saw when you said OS2. I saw OS.
Lost two. He's in lost two. He's in lost two. Yeah.
People who longtime viewers would know what I meant when I said that.
There you go. Right. So let me mute myself here and then take a listen. This is the video. Right. This is what they were supposed to show.
There it is. OS2.
OS2, man. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to, I do not know all the things that are, that are about to happen, but hey, we used OpenSea quite a bit in 2020, 2021, and all the way up to now. I haven't bought an NFT this year in 2025. Or have you?
Nope.
No. Yeah. I didn't do anything in 2025, but every other year, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the seed.
Wow. We still have some time left in 2025.
Yes, we do. That's right. And then, come on, really, Bitcoin. Let's see what this is. Giants. Well, yeah, we're not gonna. Anyways, it's time. We need to battle. Anyways, Tim.
Oh, they're battling, all right.
They're battling, man. That's because they're trying to rack it up. See,
yeah,
I'm talking about. So when you go over, you got.
I have one more. I have one more funny thing. The biggest. It's a story about the biggest rug pull.
Uh-oh.
Can I run that? Yeah. I know you probably don't want to see it. But.
Yeah, no, go ahead. The biggest rug pull. That's all right. I wasn't in it. That's all good. It's all good.
The biggest meme coin rug pull. Listen to this.
What are they doing? Dude, Earth is like the worst meme coin. It's the worst.
It got rugged.
You want to know what I found out the other day?
What did you find out the other day?
Did you know the entire Earth is $315 trillion in debt?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Who do they owe money to?
Bro, who are they getting money from?
It blows my mind that first off, you have everything on the planet here to live for free.
You literally have everything you need.
And then you invent a system that creates a deterioration of your own resources.
You created a store of value that's literally storing less and less value every day. Every day.
And you're increasing your technology, and yet somehow you still owe money to someone, and it's $315 trillion. There's not enough paper to print that much cash. What are they doing?
Dude, Earth is like the...
That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best.
It was the best explanation I've ever seen. It's hilarious, and you're like, yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, who do we owe it to? Who's that? That's hilarious. That's a good
Why
one.
would you create a system that makes everything worth less?
That's it. Are we going to get an airdrop for buying NFTs on OpenSea?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest, at least from what I understand, I mean, something, yeah, it's important. Yeah. You can use a bot that sets your buy and sell prices also. Yes. Of course. Yeah. And even too, yes, absolutely. You can do that all day. And that's how you can dollar cost average. You can do all that kind of stuff. 100%. Way to go. Right on. Appreciate it, Apex. That is, yes, I agree, Robin. That is probably the best I've seen an explanation of how our money works. Correct. That's great.
Of the broken system.
Let me jump over there. Battling. Yeah.
Here it comes.
How cash? Let me get in there.
Look what they did. So it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday when we passed 20 million, and I said, you know what?
Yep. Wow.
24. But Ray, you know the challenge that I put out there was pretty hefty.
That's what it
all
does.
right.
That's what you do, man. Get people battling. That's what you want. That's it.
I'm about to give it all back and then some. But
Well,
gotta get people in the groove.
It is. You got to get them. Got to spark it up.
That's what they say. Where's all my battlers? How come there's only one in there now? They gave up.
They said, "Hey, give us the loot."
Maybe
Hold
I'm
on.
in the wrong one.
No more middlemen calling the shots. Now we rise from the algorithms ride. Creators dream.
16 in there. Hold on. I'm in the wrong one.
Everywhere. A new world formed from digital flame where your voice is
There they are.
There they go.
no gatekeepers, no delay, just a spark to light the way.
Look at that, up to 24,386. Whew.
Oh yeah, you were already in there. That's what you're saying. There was already a battle going on.
Yeah, I have the phone that's hooked up to the screen. I had that in the wrong one, but there we go. Round 4 starting in there.
There you go. Right on. What is go if what if you're friends with all the people and then you're not friends? Oh, there you go. Never mind. They just showed up. All my friends showed up. I had no friends at first.
Thought somebody rug pulled your friends?
Yes, I got rugged. My friends got rugged.
Somebody rugged your friends.
Just imagine, log in, launch, take the lead. Like posting a pic, you plant a seed. Accessible funding, scalable dreams. We're rewriting the digital scheme. Escape the algorithm, escape the old, escape the
Round
static
5,
system,
851.
851.
Hey, Gentic, freedom is the call. One spark, enough to change it all. We are the
You get one more after this, or you want me to work on the job?
Either way. Yeah, you could do the job because I got to do a job too. Yeah. Well, we got to do 2 jobs. Yeah.
Mine's gonna be pretty big.
There you go. I'll let you go first then. You'll grab all the natives. All the natives will be around. Everybody, you're gonna call.
You gotta help me sit that. I've never had 19 people battling in my room before. But they're all gonna show up for this
Oh,
job.
yeah,
It's
well,
gonna be-
no, you go big. You go big. At least 38, 40, 45. Yeah, you go big.
Yeah, there's 19 people in there, but I know people show up for the job.
Well, but are they in there? Yeah, but that's another thing to think of too. You know. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to cause attention, right?
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea of it.
Right.
So if you do you want to do a battle in your side? This one just ended.
No, you can do your job because if you start popping everybody around, they're gonna
All
get
right.
lost.
I'm with you. We'll do one more there, and then I'll set up the.
no gatekeepers, no delay, just a spark to light the way.
I can do it. There it is.
Hey, but I was in there, and now why am I not in there?
Well, that one ended. Now you got to go back. You
I
gotta
know,
go back
but I'm
in there.
talking about to be in there. Like I can't even. There's not even where I can chat in there.
I see it. Starts in 20 seconds. Find it. Captain Ron pulled out the last one. Crypto Dan, Gimme Sugar, Jim C, St. Francis, My Crypto Quest, Jason Perry, Comfy, Suzy QB, and Lord Paxman. I didn't even make the top 10. Professional battlers in there.
Professional battlers. That's correct.
Just imagine, log in, launch, take the lead. Like posting a pic, you plant a seed. Accessible funding, scalable dreams. We're rewriting the digital scheme. Escape the algorithm, escape the old, escape the static systems bought and sold. Hey, Gentic, freedom is the call.
Where are they? We only got 16 in there now. We lost 3 people.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know you were battling again, so I thought you were doing a job, but it's all good.
Well, I said, do you want me to do one more battle and then a job, or so
Yeah,
anyway?
it's all good. My point is I knew I was in there, And then you remember you said that you popped off, and then they brought you back in.
Correct.
Like on this list. You see?
Right.
I don't know if I'm even in there. How do I make it back in there?
Well, if you didn't start tapping, you're not going to show up on the leaderboard because
No,
these
I'm
people
not
are
worried
all
about
crazy.
that. I'm talking about being in your Telegram.
Oh, I don't know how to check if you're in there. You should be.
I know.
Yeah, we're up to 20 now. I see 20.
We got the same song going.
Power moves only, we don't post for free. Tapped in deep,
Just do the
mob don't sleep, we just raid any.
Round 4 coming out.
No, we're battling. We're battling. This is it. We were just talking about all this stuff. Your attention.
Yep.
Your attention's here now.
Yeah, pay attention.
Pay attention.
All right, round 5 coming up.
I see it. I see it. There I go. There I go. I'm in now. Job.
I'm out. Going to set it up. Well, you're going to walk me through this, Ray.
Yeah.
Make sure I get it right.
Well, it's not showing that. You're still getting the tapping.
Oh, I know. That's the guy. I got 2 phones. That's
okay,
my
yeah.
daughter's phone that I
I
use
got
for
you.
broadcasts.
Yep.
Oh, do you have to get the job? You have to get the link before you start the job?
Yeah.
Oh, now I messed that all up.
Well, you can still just don't close it out. Just kind of close it. You know what I mean? Where you swipe up a little bit,
Yep.
and then now you can go to wherever you got to get it.
Yeah.
You got an hour. Don't worry.
Well, I don't have an hour. These people are going to go crazy.
I know. Well, I did. I figured it out, my crypto ventures. I went to the list, and then instead of joining the game, it had a button where it says join the group. I should just open up my eyes. Yeah. It's right next to Boost.
RTS, read the screen.
Read the screen. Right next to Boost, it says join group. So thank you.
Gonna use the big job host.
Oh, we got this already. Taco Good Life.
So I take that back and remove the question mark, right?
Yes. All the way back to the question mark and then the question mark. Yes.
All right.
Don't
got
use
that.
yeah. Where you at? The how many?
I put in the. Oh, sorry, I didn't hit the X part. Now I put that in there.
There's Sid.
All right, competition
Shout out.
goals.
Shout out to the MBBs. Yeah. Good to see
Yes.
Sid.
Absolutely, Sid. Love those guys.
What now?
Goals. You were saying 38.
I mean, there should be people in there, man. I would say at least 35 to 38.
It's going to be a big job.
It's a big job. I would go 38.
Going 38. comma.
And if he doesn't get it, it's on y'all. You know, you gotta get invite
It's
people in
gonna
there.
be worth it. You gotta get your hands on the invite button.
You gotta bring people in there.
What 38? Then what?
38, 20, and 38. There's commas in between there, you know, right?
Absolutely. 38, 20, 38. That's in.
And then no commas on the actual amount. Make sure you add mob. There's add, you know.
Right. So there's 100 in there now.
Right. So yes, you hit the add mob button.
Yep.
And then now you add it and make sure you're looking
with
at
no
it.
commas.
No commas. Life's a taco. Oh, well, we don't even have. We gotta get the work music going. Get to work.
My heart is racing, Ray. This is a big job.
He's putting loot out there. It is. It's all when you're spending big money. It is. It's get a little shaky.
I gotta close one eye.
I know. That's why I do like
commas
this.
in there.
I have to do like this. I know.
Otherwise, I go in and I gotta put the commas there and then delete the commas.
No. Don't do that. I just count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You got it.
It's bigger than this. We're going with it.
That's it.
Oh, that's bigger than I wanted. You can go back and change it. That's more than they deserve.
No.
Can't change it?
You can't change it. You can't change it.
And then I hit pay now.
Right now.
You people ready for this one?
Uh-oh. Oh, it's some big money. Big money. Big money.
We don't play around here.
Everybody, look at this craziness.
This is why you use commas.
Who's in? You have everybody. Good comments. Good comments. You know, everybody should have at least some gifts, some kind of greatness. Yeah.
Absolutely. Over there. I gotta get in on this myself.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Better not get timed out on this one, I tell you. Yeah, Sir Francis. I need 100 characters out of you.
Yes.
Not good job.
That's right.
Go Texas. Come on, I gotta do better than that. Who's in? You have the power.
All right, I'm in. Oh.
Is it finished already?
No, it's close though. It's close.
Go back now that I'm in here.
There we go. You got time.
Screen going. No, I'm in. I just wanted to look.
Oh, there you go. Great job. Look at this. This is exciting.
It's legendary.
Legendary.
There it is. Who has the power?
Big job.
But I said, thanks to all my battle buddies. This is how it's done. Apex. Wait, you get paid. That's right.
Wait, you get paid? What? Yeah.
Okay,
We got another
move.
job. Yes.
That's right. Real estate, real world assets.
Yes.
Big
Huge.
sector. I noticed you talking last night about Bergen County and them putting trillions of dollars of titles onto the
Billions of
on-chain.
dollars. Yes.
It's going to be ridiculous.
It's happening. Yes.
There it is. Sir Francis, I'm in, baby. Love it. That's not 100 characters.
That's not even not even a gift. Not even look at that. Look at Paxman. That's what I'm talking. What do you do? That's
Yeah,
right.
he's in there. He's in there. He's one of the battle buddies, and
That's what I'm
brought the
talking
house
about.
down.
with Paxman.
Brought the house down.
It is. Well, it's it wasn't him.
There it is. Sniper with the. I think
Sniper.
that's the winner right there. Boom.
Yep. There you go.
Show me the power. Oh, I forgot to like these. These are beautiful. Like
should.
that. I will.
But just how amazing it is, you know. I mean, and you can be straight up with people. I mean, like when you post, sometimes you don't get a lot of, interaction. Pretty amazing. You know what I'm saying? How cash?
Yeah, I will go back and I'm just doing the likes and we'll get this on the show for people like Susie Q. Big job from big activity. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay,
1,000%.
dropping the power.
Dropping the power. Power. Gotta have more power.
Well, all these people gave me the power to give them the power to do the bolts.
It is. That's why, like, again, when we were going through those things, even though it sounded like a horrible horror story, how cash, it's like way different of what has been built right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People need you, and you need the people. It's simpatico.
And Janeth, in Colombia, we have the power.
And here we go. 24 workers so far. Jim's keeping count. 33 workers so far. Job paid. Jason
Whoa.
said, "Great job, Tim. Nice payout. You guys did awesome. Thank you, Jim." And we got another job still. We got to go over to the wise guys. This is a big day. And you didn't even know. You never even know. See? So now we're got to go over to wise guys, everybody. And then we're
Where's
going to
that?
do.
I want to just show off the. Where's the payout? Oh, each worker,
Baller. Baller.
265.
It is. It's humongous.
I could feel the bolts coming down from the sky.
It is true.
All right, this is a big night because now a couple weeks ago when you took off Thursday night, I was trying to do this. It was the first time I started running jobs, trying to do this, and I couldn't get through. I messed up with the commas or something like that, and then I had FOMO ran about $5 million short. So, I had to outdo him, his $5 million payout that night. But this is big. I don't think anybody took home 265.
Yes. No, that's
a big job.
Big job.
Nice
Job
work,
coming
everybody.
for the show. I just put it over to Wise Guys. Here we go. Let me get the link.
Let's jump over to Wise Guys.
All right. Let's see
Looking
here.
for a job.
Profile.
No,
There we
no
go.
pressure, Ray. You don't
Well,
have
yeah.
to do 10
Don't
million.
worry about it. I've been paying. I pay every day. So, yeah, it's all good.
I know. I'm getting into that. I like that. I just just
I know.
throw up the flags, get it
Yeah.
done.
No, that's why, everybody will see. I mean, we have that kind of marketer mindset stuff. You can see how valuable this is. This is ridiculous, right? So let me get the link. Copying the link. Heading back. Here we go. Job. JOB. Here we go.
Up there, coming.
Add money.
Oh, they're spreading the love in there.
All right. Let's see. Well, you did 38, didn't you?
I believe I did. Yeah.
Yeah, 38. So we will also go with 38. 24.
People
38.
should be feeling pretty happy. That's a lot of
That's a lot of dough.
a lot to claim.
Lot to clean. 3038 038. That's us. There we go. Pay now. Jobs up. There we go. Beautiful time.
31, 38, 038. Love it.
Yep. All right.
There's the attention.
Yes.
Make sure you're in the right account. Boom. And then there it is. There it is.
There we go.
Apex MOBFI is deep value.
Deep value. It is deep value. Yes, it is.
Lord Paxman writing a book returns Thursday and another outstanding show filled with top-notch, up-to-date insights. Their latest episodes deliver both education and entertainment. Catch them weeknights at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Lord
On YouTube for
Paxman.
the latest crypto news. Join the fight against the war.
Much love, Lord Paxman. That's excellent. That's what I'm
Man.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sid said we're very spoiled today. Very spoiled. And My Crypto Venture says it's raining jobs. It's raining jobs.
In bolts.
Raining bolts.
Thunder. And the lightning.
Bolts. Bolts.
Attention wars have begun. Honey Radio.
Yes. The attention wars have begun. I want to know what she's using.
Apex double commenting? Is that allowed?
Oh, yeah, yes, absolutely. 100%.
I thought he yelled at somebody in his page.
When we start the show, and I'm being serious, no, everybody, like it should be very helpful if we all do it, right? So when the show starts, right, I know what he's doing is he's reposting it, commenting right when it starts, because that brings people who you're connected with to watch it on Twitter, right? I'm just saying, it would be very, very helpful. Yes.
I'm with
What do
you.
you say? You can leave 109. You can leave 100. Is that an accident? I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. I have problems, bro. So.
Crypto Dan, MOBFI will bring attention to all who join in. People are paying attention.
Pay attention. What I'm talking about. Yes.
Kim going deep with the take control.
Oh, look, okay. You can leave 100 comments if you use brain cells in your comment. I figure that's common knowledge, Tim. That's what he's saying.
Oh.
Yes.
So he doesn't want lame comments.
Yeah, like,
Lame
yo,
comments.
yes, Brad. Yeah, right. Yes.
So,
That's right.
So he doesn't want Texas comments. He wants real comments.
Love it. Thank you, Apex. Appreciate it, brother. And that's what I'm
Understood.
talking about. Jason got my dad started. Think he started with some XRP. You the man, Jason. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, Jason's dad. Yeah, right on, man. It's good. It's gonna happen.
Look at that. Cardiac Chris. Wars of poverty and money.
Oh, look at that. I didn't talk about
Monster
Chris.
Fishing. Fantastic show. Eat those dips.
Eat the dips.
The dips,
eat 'em.
Janeth, most anticipated news.
It's not what I want. It's not what I want, Apex says. It's common knowledge.
Common knowledge. We all know knowledge is not common.
It is not common around on this earth. You saw the aliens and what they were saying to us. The aliens were not saying it.
Everything's here. Why would you build something that limits it?
You have all the food. You ever see that one guy who's I think he's Irish, and he picks his nose, and he's like, I got a great plan. He's like, and he clicks his nose, and he's like, you can put these potatoes in the ground, and they grow more potatoes. And then he's like, these chickens, right? If you don't mess with them, they lay these eggs and you can sell them. He's like, that's how you make the big money. It's hilarious, man. And that's exactly what the aliens were saying there, Hellcash.
Yeah.
Is we have everything we need on this planet, but yet we have this crazy
We're $300 trillion in debt.
To who? To who else? Who do we owe? Who is this magical, mythological creature that we owe? Oh, job's out. Way to go,
Job's
everybody.
Out.
Excellent. Great job.
Go back there. Each worker earns 76. That puts them over 300,000 for the night.
300,000. Welcome.
Well,
Welcome to the show.
The night has just begun because usually our man Apex runs something after the show.
Absolutely. Somebody's got something going on. That's what I'm talking about. And Jim Conti loves it. Got paid. That's what I'm talking about, Jim.
Got paid today.
Got paid. Right on the show. That's why. You know what? It's a whole coming full circle that your attention is your value. You know what I'm saying? Kind of crazy. Everybody paid attention and you just got paid, right? You got paid. Love it. Right on. All right. You good?
Good. I just wanted to post that. Thanks to everyone.
That's a good call, Robin. Let's get those boosts happening, right? And then you get your dailies, right? Make sure you're doing on your daily check-ins. There's all kinds of stuff. Get you some more mob, right? You got plenty of mob now to get those and get your bolts up. Right on. Good call, Robin. Thank you. We'll bring the music down. Great day. Great Thirsty Thursday.
Fat fingered off the screen. I had to pull myself down.
Yeah, all good. No worries. Awesome stuff. But
yeah, that's a lot of claiming.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you got your first job under your belt, and it was a big one. A great job, Tim.
That was not my first job, but that was my biggest. That'd be the biggest one for a while. That was no, I did a couple little jobs, and I'm like, man, these battle buddies are great. Over the last month when I started really focusing, and I'm like, look, we got to spark this thing up.
Yeah.
To use your phrase. But I'm like, if we got to get some action going because we got this sitting here and people are wanting knowledge and wanting stuff. So I'm like, all right, let's start battling, start paying it out.
Right
and
on.
And then so once I hit 20, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna say I wanted to do a big job, but I'm like, how do I make it even, bring more attention to it? I said I'm gonna double whatever it is over 100, over 20, up to 8 million. I wasn't gonna go crazy and drain the whole pot. But they came close. We got it up to 5. I think it was 4.8 or whatever. I rounded.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Great stuff. A lot of fun. Stuff. Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate it.
100%.
It's fun. It's fun.
It is fun. And my crypto adventure is telling you right there. Close the spark pool.
Yes.
Close it.
Yes.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Right on. Thank you, my crypto adventures. Join the mob battle buddies. Yep, mob battle buddies every morning EST, usually 7ish. Let's battle, have fun, and earn together. She's telling you. I mean, that's what it is. It's awesome. They go around to every group.
Don't tap and drive. I'm in there as much as I can, but that's school drop off time and everything like that. So I get in, I get in and out, and I try and make sure I help out as much as I can. But yeah, it's a commute time here on the East Coast.
Right on. Yeah, but you guys, awesome stuff. You
Yes.
guys light it up and appreciate y'all. Definitely. Everybody should join if you want to, get the rank up, get your mob, get your bolts.
They go through a lot of the groups, so you can come in and out, whatever, in between brushing your teeth and making your toast. Just jump in and battle.
Yep. Thank you guys. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate you, everybody. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't hit the like button, smash it for us. It helps the whole channel, the whole group, because we're getting it out to everybody, right? Telling everybody about this amazing stuff with MOBFI, all the cool stuff that we're into. And we appreciate y'all. Yeah. We bring this down and we're good. And happy Thirsty Thursday. Thank you for joining me, Tim, and everybody watching. And we'll see you tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, I'll see you next week, Tim. Thanks, bro.
Cheers.
Power moves only, we don't post for free. Tapped in deep, whole squad with me. Mob don't sleep, we just raid and eat. Respect ain't talk, it's how we lead. Power moves only, I don't play to please, I play to win, and the code agrees. No middle hands, no empty trends. MOBFI rise, we don't just pretend. Started on the feed, ghost in the crowd. Scrolling through noise, but I think out loud. Tap my first job, thought this kinda clean. Then I watched the tweet turn to green on screen. Didn't need luck, I needed a lane. Didn't need hype, I needed a chain. Power not borrowed, it's earned, not bought. Every move coded in the lessons I caught. I paid that reas, be it I level silence. No shortcuts, just memes and defiance. Now I'm at the top of the jobs list daily. Mobs in sync and the timeline's wavy. Power moves only, we don't post for free. Power moves only, we don't post for free. No wallet yet still the engine runs. No friction here, just strategic fun. A click ain't random, a quote ain't light. We raid with a purpose, we post with might. They chasing likes, we shaping fate. Every emoji earns real estate. We're not just scrolling, we're moving the dial. From normie at life to tokenized style. Votes in the vault, I'm locking the plan. One tap turns a voice to a brand. This ain't just game, this culture's a force. And MOBFI's the network setting the course.